What's going on, baseball fans? Welcome back to iHeart Sports. I'm here with your main host, Alex, going through the Monday, May 17th baseball games. We had 9 of them over the course of yesterday, so a little bit of a shorter day, so makes for a little bit of a shorter video. However, if you stick around for the end, we will be going over some injury updates. There's some injuries yesterday over on baseball Reddit. Everyone's talking about how we need to turn injuries off. There were a lot of them yesterday. I'll try to hit some of the more important ones. Also, a couple days ago on Sunday, we came out with a new updated power rankings video, so make sure you check that out on the channel as well. We're trying really hard to hit 100 subscribers, but realistically, I want to get up to 1,000 so that we can get this community board building and all that fun stuff. So make sure you do your part, go down there, like, and subscribe, and then I'll do my part jumping into the reviews. So first game yesterday, we had Giants 6, Reds 3. Giants popping off here. They got up to a quick 6-0 lead. Oh no, 5-0 lead. They got out to that. Really, this was a series that I'm very interested in. We have kind of a tale of two different teams. San Francisco coming out pretty good this season, really competing for that division in the West. Cincinnati, they came out big, but they've been really struggling. And this is really a series to see who it means business and if Cincinnati is really what they've been lately. Flores had 3 hits in this game for the Giants. Big highlight for him. Wilber Flores, haven't heard that name in a while. He hits his 3rd home run of the season. Yastrzemski hits his 6th of the season for the Giants. And Dubon hits his 2nd of the season. So overall, the Giants had 3 home runs in this game. And then Tyler Naquin hits his 9th of the season, and Suarez hits his 8th for Cincinnati. But it's not enough. Sonny Gray starting for the Reds is now 0-3, 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 3 Ks. And Logan Webb, he's bounced back up to 3-3. I'm pretty sure he started the season 0-3, and he's turned it around, really. At one point, I considered him the weakest part of the rotation. He still might be, but he's been really doing his part for these Giants. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 4 Ks. And the Giants' rotation has been lights out. Bringing it on to the Mets 3, Braves 1, and I know the Mets win this one 3-1, but there's a couple of interesting things that happened in this one. Kevin Pillar took a nice ball straight to the face, and by nice, I mean it looked super painful, lots of blood. Hopefully he's okay. I haven't seen an update. We might see it in the injury report. I didn't look over the injury report to begin with, but there's that. Acuna's back in here. He made the highlight reel of wearing some sort of panda helmet over that, but we had no home runs in this game. Scrolling down, we got Taijuan Walker, who went 3 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 2 Ks, and left the game early in this one, where Reed Foley comes in and does his own thing, a long relief. A little bit of concern because, as we all know, the Mets have been dealing with injury issues all season. Their best 3 pitchers really are on the DL, not pitching. So losing Taijuan Walker, if that's the case, not a good thing. Max Fried goes 6, 1 earned run, 8 Ks. Ever since he came back from his injury, he's looked good. But I've heard rumblings that he might have left the game early on this one. So I haven't confirmed any of those 2 things. But yeah. Next up, we got Cubs 7, Nationals 3, and I'm excited for this series because if you watch the Power Rankings video, these 2 teams are right beside each other. So they're basically battling for Power Rankings in the iHeart Sports community. But yeah, the Cubs get out here. They got a couple runs. They're scoring in the first 3 innings, really, back to back. And then Washington scores 3 and brings it close, 4-3. But late in this game, the Cubs get to the bullpen and score a couple runs here and there. It's also a game where John Lester makes his long-awaited return for the Nationals against the Cubs. 5 innings pitched for him, 5 earned runs, 4 Ks, so the Cubs get to him. He goes to 0-2 on the season. On the other side, Alzolay goes 5, 3 earned runs, 3 Ks. He's now 2-3 on the season. And then it looks like Kimbrel got the day off. Home runs, we got Jason Hayward hitting his 4th, Contreras hitting his 8th of the season, and Javier Baez also hitting his 9th of the season. And then for the Washington Nationals, we had Trey Turner hitting his 10th, and Kyle Schwarber hitting one as well, and he's also making a return here, but it wasn't enough. The Cubs win this one 7-3. Moving along, 16 for the White Sox, 4 for the Twins. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this one. It was just pretty much a smoke show White Sox pretty much putting their dominance on this division on the Twins and telling the Twins, hey, you might be as bad as Detroit this season, buddies. You thought you had a shot at us this season? Not going to happen. We'll go to home runs here. Madrigal hits his first, Mendrick his second, Mercedes his sixth. So, like, a bunch of guys, all the M dogs, hitting home runs this season. Donaldson hits his fifth for the Twins. J.A. Happ, 3.2 innings, 6 earned runs, 1K. And on the other side, Dallas Keuchel goes to 3-1 on the season. 7 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 6K. So a pretty good start for him. He went the distance, and they kind of got a lot of innings out of him, which is what Keuchel can be good for a team. White Sox, big win, big win. Rangers 5, Yankees 2. Garrett Cole, I'm going to start with that. Had one of his rougher outings of the season. Might be his roughest, if I'm thinking right. 5 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 7Ks. So the Rangers showing that they really can put the test on any team. Ian Kennedy comes in, gets his 11th save of the season after Lyles went 6, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts, and Lyles had a very good outing against these Yankees. Voit, he's back in the lineup, and he hits his first home run of the season. Arias Garcia for the Rangers, he's up to 11, so he's right there in the hunt as a Ranger. That's awesome. Calhoun hits his 5th, and the Rangers get out to a big. They were losing after first, but then they get to Cole in that second inning, and then they get there. Rangers with a big win. Still a few games below 500, but that is what it is. Next up, we have the Angels 7. Indians 4, and the Indians are on a little bit of a downswing here. 1-1 going in the second, where the Angels just break this game wide open. And Shohei Ohtani is the big story in this one, as he takes the Homerun League lead in the majors overall. 13th home run of the season. He hits with 2 runs with a 3-run bomb. He just obliterated this one. For the Indians, Cesar Hernandez hits his 4th, Reyes hits his 10th, and Ramirez hits his 2nd. So that's basically, they got all home runs for the runs in this one. But it wasn't enough. And Pablo Sandoval, 4 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. I know it's not Pablo Sandoval, I'm just trolling. But the bullpen comes in, closes the door, gets the job done. It was an all-around effort for the Angels, offensively and defensively, and pitching on that side. And Tedges, 1.2, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, 1K. And that's what I was talking about yesterday with these Indians, is I have a lot of concern about their pitching now. It used to be at the very beginning of the season, it was the best part of their team. Now it seems to be very inconsistent. Dodgers 3, Diamondbacks 1, and the Dodgers are starting to roll again. Taking care of business against lowly Arizona Diamondbacks team. Will Smith hits his 4th home run of the season. This one's a very low scoring, not a whole lot of offense, but Will Smith definitely the highlight here. 2 hits, 1 RBI there. And then Gavin Lux also had a 2-hit game. On the other side, no home runs, and Madison Bumgarner went 4, 2 earned runs, 5 Ks. And I'm fairly certain that he's going to be a part of that injury report from what I saw. I didn't watch that part of the game, so I'm not sure what happened there. And then Buehler, a little bit of a bounce back here, 7 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. He had a couple of walks here, which is still starting to be a little bit of concern with Buehler, but 7 Ks and getting the win. He's now 2-0 on the season with a 2.98 ERA. Padres 7, Rockies 0. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because the Padres taking care of their foe here. Machado with his 6th home run. Darvish goes 7, 0 earned runs, 10 Ks. Just an amazing start. And Darvish now 4-1. And he's back. Like, this could very well be a battle between Darvish and Bauer for Cy Young again. They're both doing very well. They're both pitching every game, no injury issues. So keep an eye out on that. Maybe I'll do a video sometime this week about the top 5 pitchers on each side, who's in the Cy Young candidates. But John Gray on the other side, 5.2, 5 earned runs, getting a little bit beat back down to earth against this strong Padres offense. And last game of the night, 9th game of the night, Tigers 4, Mariners 1. And it feels like whenever I start to get hot on a team, e.g. the Mariners, they start to struggle. So I'm sorry for Mariners fans if that was my bad. This one goes to Hase for the Tigers. He hit 2 home runs his first 2 of the season. And then Jonathan Scope hits his 3rd, So basically a bunch of home runs in this one. Tom Murphy for the Mariners hits their lowly home run and only run of the night. Kelenic gets 1 hit, so he's batting 182. Kachuchi is now 1-3 on the season, 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 8 Ks. He had a pretty good outing. Most days that would be enough, but on the other side, Casey Mays, 3-3 on the season now, but he had probably his longest start, 7.2 innings, 1 earned run, 7 Ks, and just giving up that one home run, and that was probably what they yanked him out after that. Michael Fulmer seems to have taken over this closer role. He's now got 3 saves on the season, and since he's taken that over, he's been pretty good for them. But yeah, that basically breaks up the 9 games. Like I said, go back, watch power rankings for that. But let's look at what MLB is telling us about injuries. Didn't even mention it going through it. Mike Trout came out of the Angels game in Cleveland the first inning Monday night with a right calf sprain. So he sustained the injury while running the base. Expected to get an MRI, so must be pretty serious if you're going to that length. Definitely Mike Trout can't get much worse for the Angels. Like, it doesn't seem like they can get Rendon, Ohtani, Walsh, and Trout all playing at the same time. That's what it just seems like. Madison Bumgarner, where he was removed from his start. Abductor spasm after striking out someone. He struck out. Gave up 2 runs. Jose Abreu, this is pretty big, will miss the series with the Twins due to a left ankle inflammation. So I didn't even notice. He must not have been in the White Sox game, and they still put up 16. Holy, yeah, that kind of makes sense why there's all those M dogs in there. So Abreu missed that. And then going to the Mets, we got Kevin Pillar, Taijuan Walker, Conforto, McNeil, DeGrom, all 5 of these guys. And there's even more if you really dig into it with the Mets. Conforto and McNeil are on the 10-day DL. Walker had to exit the 3 dominant innings, left side tightness. On a positive note for the Mets, DeGrom could pitch as early as Friday. So as a baseball fan, we all want to see DeGrom back. Stanton's on the 10-day DL. Max Fried struck out 8 in the Mets in the scoreless. So I was talking about this in the preview there. The Braves are hoping it was just dehydration of some of the antibiotics. So he had some cramping in his left hand, and being a lefty and all, it's a big issue. Strasburg, he did AAA. He'll be back really soon. Marco Gonzalez, he's getting back closer to it as well. The Phillies, we got Harper, Realmuto, both day-to-day, leaving over the weekend. Seager, fractured right hand, hit by a pitch. He's on the 10-day DL, but usually a fractured right hand's a little bit longer. Ohtani, next start on the mound will be on Wednesday. So Ohtani's going to make his, it's only 4th, maybe his 5th start. Doesn't matter, he's hitting bombs, right? Brandon Belt was scratched from the lineup Sunday. So now we're starting to get back into Sunday stuff. Kenta Maeda, we're all hurt in Sunday's game against the A's. So the Twins lost Kepler, Estido, and Maeda. I didn't even catch that. So the Twins aren't just having a bad season. They're just having a really rough season in terms of injuries as well. So, wow. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. That's Wake Up with Baseball here on iHeart Sports. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.